Boy, does it feel great to be alive on a Thursday afternoon or a Friday Eve afternoon as a die-hard, passionate Chicago Cubbies baseball fan on YouTube or what? What's up, Chicago Cubbies baseball fans? How is everyone's Friday Eve or Thursday going so far? Happy Thursday, happy Friday Eve. It is a day off, which is unfortunately for the Cubbies. But guys, I am so pumped up and thrilled for this episode. So welcome back to the channel of Cubs Baseball with Ry Knight. So in today's episode, we are going to talk about breaking news regarding the Chicago Cubs and MLB, and then we're going to look forward to the weekend series that begins tomorrow when the Cubs host the Cincinnati Reds. So in case of you guys did not hear the news, there is breaking news out of MLB, Wrigley Field, and the Chicago Cubs, and that breaking news is that the Chicago Cubs will host the 2027 MLB All-Star Game. Yes, guys, the MLB All-Star Game in 2027 is coming to the north side of Chicago at the friendly confines. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2027 MLB All-Star Game, the 2027 Futures Game, the 2027 High School All-Star Game, and the 2027 MLB Draft will all be in the city of Chicago. And like I said, also one more thing, the 2027 MLB Home Run Derby will also take place at the friendly confines at Wrigley Field. So 2027 All-Star Weekend, the 2027 High School All-Star Game, the 2027 Futures Game, the 2027 MLB Home Run Derby, the 2027 MLB All-Star Game will all take place at the friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Yes, guys, it is official. The 2027 MLB All-Star Game comes to the friendly confines at Wrigley Field. I'm pumped. I'm thrilled. You know what? In honor of this breaking news and excitement of an episode, I want to know, what do you guys think for that announcement? Let me know down below. Oh, and if you want to buy those tickets to the 2027 MLB All-Star Game at Wrigley Field, you're going to have to wait a little bit because, of course, we're not even into 2026 yet alone. We haven't even hit the 2025 MLB All-Star Game. All right, guys, now we're going to step back from the breaking news announcement, and we're going to get into the little prep for what is coming to the friendly confines this weekend. Starting tomorrow and going through Sunday, the Chicago Cubs will host the Cincinnati Reds at the friendly confines. And then on Monday through Wednesday, the Chicago Cubs will host the worst team in MLB, the Colorado Rockies, at the friendly confines. But yes, guys, the Chicago Cubs return to action tomorrow afternoon at Chicago's own friendly confines at Wrigley Field, when they will begin a 9-game homestand, 3 against the Reds, 3 against the Rockies, and then the Cincinnati Reds come back again. So out of that 9-game homestand, 2 out of those 3 series will be against the Cincinnati Reds. Reds Cubs weekend series begins tomorrow. First pitch 1:05 Chicago, Illinois time. You know what I was just thinking when I was saying all this breaking news was, you know who should be on the call for the MLB All-Star Game at Wrigley Field in 2027? You know who it should be? Bruce Shamby, Jim Deshaies, Ryan Dempster, Elise Manigan, and Taylor McGregor. That should be the broadcast team for the 2027 MLB All-Star Game at Wrigley Field. Maybe you know what? Maybe even add Cole Wright to that. Like we can have the entire Marquee Sports baseball family being on call in the broadcast booth and on the field for the 2027 MLB All-Star Game. Hey, no offense to John Smoltz, no offense to Joe Davis, because John Smoltz and Joe Davis are really good at calling big MLB games. And no offense to Ken Rosenthal. Speaking of Ken Rosenthal, I love his bow tie. You never see bow ties around that often. So shout out Ken Rosenthal with Fox Sports for MLB for being a bow tie guy. Bow ties look really well. But as I was saying, guys, I'm getting a little carried away. We should have Boog Shamby, Jim Deshaies, Ryan Dempster, Cole Wright, Elise Manigan, Taylor McGregor. I feel like I'm forgetting someone. And all the great cameramen and women on Marquee Sports Network weren't the 2027 MLB All-Star Game. We should even have Boog Shamby doing on-field reporting for the 2027 MLB Home Run Derby. And then, I would definitely sign up for that. But you know what? The good news is we have over a year to make all of that official. All of that can be official. We have all the time in the world to make sure the 2027 MLB All-Star Game is only broadcasted by the Marquee Sports Network team. We have all the time in the world to make sure that is a guarantee. And I'm not joking about that. I'm actually really serious on that. But before I get my excitement ran out, guys, it is official. The 2027 MLB All-Star Game will take place at the home of the Chicago Cubs, the friendly confines at beautiful Wrigley Field. All right, guys, just a reminder, this upcoming homestand for the Cubs is a 9-game homestand. They will start the homestand off tomorrow afternoon when they host their in-division opponent, the Cincinnati Reds. Monday through Wednesday, they will host the Colorado Rockies from the NL West. And then next Friday through Sunday, again, the Reds will be back at the friendly confines. That is this upcoming Chicago Cubs 9-game homestand. All right, guys. And then I want to do another shout out to the ACL Cubs. So the ACL Cubs it stands for the Arizona Complex League Cubs. The other name you would know it by is the Mesa Cubs. Last night, they got their first win of the 2025 season. So congratulations to the ACL Cubs. They are 1-15 in the 2025 ACL season. And in case you don't know what that means, ACL, it stands for the Arizona Complex League. All right, guys, I know how awesome was that breaking news that the MLB All-Star Game in 2 years will come to Wrigley Field. I'm pumped up, and it's already 2 years away. So definitely let me know what you guys thought of all of that down below in the comment section, guys. Again, guys, the Cubs start a 9-game homestand tomorrow when they will host their in-division opponent, the Cincinnati Reds. And then Monday through Wednesday, the Colorado Rockies come. And then we will wrap that 9-game homestand up next weekend as well when the Reds come back. Other than that, Cubs Nation, that is all I have for you guys on this edition of Cubs Baseball with Ryan Knight. You all know the drill. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are not a subscriber already. And as always, happy Friday Eve, happy Thursday, and go Cubs go.